Okay, I think I'm live. Maybe I'm live. I'm gonna check. Oh, okay. Seems to be working. That's cool. I'm just gonna open up the chat here. If anybody joins. All right. I got my chat open. I'm gonna pause it so I don't have to see my own face. And yeah, welcome. No one yet, but people will be watching this afterwards, so I guess welcome to you. Um, Korg just released a new, two new DLCs actually for Gadget. One based on the Sega drum sound, Sega Genesis, from way back in the day, and one using one with Taito, I should say. Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? I'm no prejudice here. What's up? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Let me know if like the audio levels are weird. This is my first time doing this, so. But yeah, nice to see y'all, and let's get into it. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited to be doing this. I'm actually in a place that lets me use, or has good Wi-Fi, I should say. I don't want any of this. So I can do some pretty sick streaming. I'm excited to be doing it. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if the audio is weird once I start putting stuff in. So I've never touched these before. I downloaded them maybe like 20 minutes ago. The DLC was, I'm in Canada. It's like I think I paid $12.59. I think is the cost, $12.59 Canadian, per, not for both. So it's pretty expensive, honestly. I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought it if my channel wasn't like based around this right now. So yeah, I don't know. It was, it's like that's like close to half the price of the game. So I don't know. It's we'll see if it was worth it in this stream. So yeah, I haven't touched these yet. I'm excited to though. Oh, that's sick. I love. I've never been there. I'd love to go to over to the UK at some point. That'd be really awesome. All right. Well, let's take a look at these. So the cool thing about them, I've only heard a little bit about this, but they're actually based on cartridges from like old Sega games. The patches, I should say. So you can load them up, and I believe SE stands for sound effects, which is really cool. Yeah, this is the Taito one, and this is the Sega one. It looks like the Genesis, which is really cool. I really dig that. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but they look really cool, anyways. So yeah, right. It's so sick. It's a Genesis, which is really awesome. Okay, well, why am I dinking around here? Let's listen to it. Hey Rico, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I always appreciate your comments when I hear them. So how's the I'm just gonna program a quick beat. Let me know if the game audio is loud enough or it needs to go up. So I'm just gonna program. I don't even know what this is right now, so. Is that loud enough? Is my voice overpowering it? This sounds pretty sick. Excuse me, I'm already liking it. Cool. Alright, well, I do not want this, so let's... Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So... Okay, so usually, I guess it's called ZR on the Switch, will, like, if I pull up the original drum sound... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So you can... It goes between the snare and the bass. That's the, what's the feature called? The, like, you can sample the sound by mashing R2 a bunch. I'm just gonna call it R2, ZR, whatever. I grew up with PlayStation. So you can, like, sample if you mash it, right? This one doesn't... It just seems to just do that one. Maybe if I do this? No. That's too bad. Anyways, I should start actually doing stuff. Yeah, no preview. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Those are the two words I'm looking for. So I guess I'll just do this to preview them. Okay, so there's 2 pages. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Okay, so that gives you a couple of controls. And I should say that this one is drums only. Okay, so that just shows what game it's from. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so this one shot, so that's the effects. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's how you can choose the patches. So it's got all the patches so you can make your own layout of stuff if you want from multiple games. Oops, which is pretty cool. A, B, FX and FX. Okay, so these are like every single instrument in this game, I guess, in this DAW has pretty much the same effects, and you can do 2 things with them. You can, for example, if we grab a reverb here, I believe for reverb, does that? Oh, I think I have to send it. Yeah. FX in. There we go. Okay, so that's a little too much. So this, I think, controls the room size for reverbs. So yeah, you can hear it gets bigger and bigger. And then this is how much of the sound's actually being sent to the reverb. Just some Korg Gadget quick tips, if anybody was interested. So let's actually get to writing some tunes. Enough of technical jargon that people are probably not interested in. Let's do... You know what? I'm going to delete these because I want to use both of them exclusively, because this one's like a synth, so I'm sure you can get some cool basses and lead sounds, maybe some pads. And this is drums, totally. Oh, you're interested in tips? Okay, cool. I'll keep it up then. I'll keep talking about just, tips with the software, and maybe I'll go how I'm writing. I'm just saying words. I will explain what I'm doing as I'm writing. Okay, cool, guys. Yeah, then I'll keep the tips up. I need to remove that reverb. Oh, wait. Let's get a fresh instance of this. Tips all day. Okay, sounds good. I'm into that. So I always like to change up the song settings. I don't know. What are we thinking? Do we want, like, super fast, super hype, and da-da-da-da-da, or do we want something a little laid back and slower around, like, 80 or 75, maybe? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe faster. Yeah, it was an Outrun cartridge. You can, if you look inside the Sega things, it actually gives you the little cartridges to change the sounds that the game is from. I think that's also a reason why this was so expensive, because they had to, like, license this stuff. 97? Okay, I'm gonna do 97 then. Let's do it. Right, boom, right there. Yeah, so they give you the cartridges and actually show you. Hey, Leanna, how's it going? Okay, so this, I'm not even gonna touch this right now. I'm gonna do this guy. Hey, Branda, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, so I'm just showing off this new stuff from Korg Gadget for Switch, software that I really, really like. Yeah, SNES Gadget would be awesome. I bet it would cost like $80 though, because, Nintendo. Okay, let's start choosing some drum sounds. So let's just do the Outrun. I like all that. So let's start making a beat. So 97, we set the tempo to. Vidane, is that how you say that? Vidane's suggestion. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah, Zane, man, it's very cool. Well, we'll see after this if it's cool or not. I haven't really messed with it. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. I'm gonna get Oh, thank you, Rando. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, and it's Vidane. Great, good, Vidane. I will keep that in mind. Okay. So, and you suggested hip hop, right? So, I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of hip hop, but I'm not opposed to the idea. So, CH means closed hat. OH means open hat. So, I'm thinking like a. So what if we do like a that kind of thing? Sorry, don't mind my beatboxing. I'll probably do it more. No, I don't want that. I want that. Oh, you rap. That's cool. That's awesome. So let's edit the velocity so that it goes da-da, like a little lower at the end, because obviously I'm a drummer, percussionist with a pad. To emulate real drum sounds, you really want to make the second hit, or the offbeat hit quieter. I shouldn't say the second hit. Oh, everybody raps. That's dope. Maybe not that quiet. Like, just subtly. It just adds a little bit of feel, you know? I'm going to do the same thing with the hats here. Yeah. Velocity is super important for feel. I think it's one of the most important things, just because it makes it more human sounding, right? If it's just all the same velocity, it's very, very robotic and not super great. Okay, I kind of like that. No. No. I'll leave it as that. Maybe we'll add some... I don't know. Nah, I don't want to do that. No, I want this. Maybe that comes in later, and we do something funny with that. I'm gonna save that, so I'm gonna duplicate it to save it for later. For now, I'm just gonna work with this, even though I love that cowbell. It makes me laugh. Let's do. Okay, okay, down here, I guess. So this is the Ebina. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Thanks, Randa. I appreciate that so much. Yes, so the Ebina. It's a Taito. I believe they were an old arcade company. I'm not super familiar with them. No, they did a lot of console stuff too on the NES and the SNES, I believe. Oh, sorry, my fan is getting pretty loud. Hopefully that's not coming through. Yeah, I love comedy in a beat. I'm all about doing some funny stuff with music. You may have heard in some of my previous videos something that sounds weird or funny. I just I think it's a good thing to make people laugh through music. Not a lot of people do it, so you know. Rico, I haven't. Not the tracks I've made. I didn't think enough people like my stuff. I do. I don't want to shameless. I don't want to plug or anything, so don't feel the need to go over there. But I do upload all my tracks lossless for download over on my Patreon. But don't feel the need to go over there and do anything for that. I'm not trying to plug it or anything. Just if you want access to downloads for my tracks, then that's one way to do it. Yeah, Ebina seems like the right way to say it, I think. So we're gonna go with Ebina. Okay, so where are the... Oh, Rico, you don't have to. That would be awesome, but really, don't feel like you need to or you should. it would be awesome for the support, but I'm happy just making videos and now streaming. I'm already having tons of fun. So these are also based on games. Unfortunately, they don't have the cool cartridges like the Sega one. But thanks, Zane. I appreciate that. So yeah, you've got whoa, I haven't heard of that game. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. But I know it's a game. Ninja Warriors, cool. Night Striker. And then these are... Oh, that's so sick! Okay, what's going on? Okay, stop. Okay, good. What was that? But that's really cool. They have all the drum and sound effects in here as well. So I'm assuming if I go to like that... Thanks, Leanna. This is interesting because this is something that really hasn't been in Gadget yet, I don't think. That's cool. They've got all the drums and sound effects, but it's assigned to a piano roll like it would be in a traditional DAW. It doesn't actually tell you what each sound effect is. Okay, it looks like they start at C2. Yeah. So this is how a traditional DAW would treat... Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. This is how a traditional DAW would treat percussion sounds. It would map them out to the entire piano roll. Up at, I don't know how high it goes. Okay, so maybe C5. Okay. Yeah, I like it too. It is nice to have something like this where it actually tells you what the note is. But if you know general MIDI percussion notation, so for example, in this case, since it starts at C2, the starting C will always be a bass drum. The D will be a snare. Usually these are going to be hats or toms. Yeah, so that's usually F sharp is the hi-hat. Yeah, that's a clap. Cool. Okay, well, I didn't know those were in there. That's really awesome. I want to listen to these sound effects. And I did see, I cheated a little bit and I looked at this gadget. I know that this actually has vocal samples in it, so I'm very excited to get to that. We're going to be, again, humor will be a thing for sure. So let's grab Captain Neo Bass. Oh my God, that sounds like I played a lot of Genesis growing up as a kid. Yeah, I played a lot of Genesis growing up as a kid, and that sounds like the basses that thing would pop out. I remember, what was the game? Toe Jam and Earl, if anybody ever played that. That was a fun game, but the music in that was really great. I love that stuff. Yeah, vocals. It's not singing, but it's like, spoken words like you'd find in those, ready, go, that kind of thing. And I think let's pull it up. Why not? Let's do it. I wasn't ready to do anything yet anyways. Yeah, Sonic as well, for sure. It totally sounds like Sonic. Okay, so it's got those, like...
Checkpoint.
There we go. That's what I'm all about.
Checkpoint.
Oh, I love that. Rico, yeah, I can post that. It's in, oh, it's not even in the description here. I thought it would be. Let me grab it real quick for you. That is the link to my Patreon. So yeah, feel free to go over there if you want. Again, you don't have to. It's not, I'm not, making it a requirement. I'm going to continue doing stuff regardless, but the support would be pretty fantastic.
Checkpoint.
So yeah, checkpoint. I'm all...
Checkpoint.
I love that. That's great.
Congratulations.
Get ready.
Oh, where's go?
Get ready.
Oh, there's get ready, but there's no go?
Get ready.
Come on.
Checkpoint.
Oh, it's got to be... Is there another? Oh. Where's the go? There should be a go.
Get ready.
I guess you could put that in like digga 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 digga, get ready, and then you could do like a sick drop or something cool like that. I don't know. That's what I will probably use it for that later on. Okay. So yeah, let's go. So I guess it's C3 is... Oh man, That sounds really great. This was already worth it. No, not yet, but okay, let's choose a key. Sorry, I haven't been really been writing. I've just been chatting. I'm having so much fun live streaming. I've never done this before. Let's do, I don't know, hip hop. Right, we're doing hip hop. Use the. Oh yeah. Eh? Okay. Let's do minor harmonic because we get that really. What key was I in? I didn't even look. Oops. D. I like minor harmonic because you get that crunchy second. That guy. So I like this bass a lot because it's pretty punchy. You know, a lot of the times you don't get. It's got decent sustain. I'm wondering if we can change that. I kind of want the sustain to be a little bit longer. So oscillator. No, I don't want that. Amp, I think. Yeah, right? So more decay? Oh no, I don't think this is. Is this the... Oh, it is. Okay, so I guess I can't change up the decay too much. Probably because they're like hard-coded sounds, maybe. Oh, look at these little arcade buttons to cycle through them. That's cool. MISC, LFO, okay. Sorry, I'm just reading through all these and... Ooh, that was a spooky little tune. Okay, yeah, so let's do like... Sorry, I'm gonna do stuff like that, and it's not gonna make any sense until I actually program it in. Oh, yeah. Let's go back down the octave. We could do... Yeah, I'll definitely leave the second half of the bar clear. Maybe down. Yeah, so we'll do that the second time. So here, we're going to make our bass loop. So we're going to make the clip bar 4 so that I can do that. So we'll do ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then we'll do boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We'll go down. And then classic, I always do this. We'll go up again, and then we'll do some sort of different thing. Yeah, the Undertale battle theme is everywhere. It haunts my dreams as well, so maybe that's why. Yeah, Patreon's a great, cool thing to do for fans. I love adding in extra little bits. I love being able to add, you know, I strive to make 3 tunes a month usually, and you know, that way people who really dig my music can get all the tunes I'm making for, you know, less than $1 a month, which is pretty cool. You can post updates there too. I do that on occasion. I'm gonna hopefully start getting better about that, but no, I want maybe, I don't know. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, so I also do this a lot. I don't know. Hopefully my songs don't start to sound the same on this channel, because I do this kind of thing a lot too. So, Sight Unheard, I think that's going to sound good. We'll find out though. No, I don't want that. I want And then maybe we wait and we go, actually here. There it is. There's my favorite part about the minor harmonic. Do I prefer Switch Gadget over iOS? I've actually never used the iOS version. I downloaded the demo. I'm on a Mac right now. And I downloaded the demo for the like Mac OS App Store version. I think it would be, I don't know, it's different. I really like using the controller to program stuff in. That's just something that I like to do. I feel like it's really quick. And a lot of the time I feel touch control is somewhat imprecise. Sometimes it can be way faster, but I like the precision of a controller. For things like this, though, which actually Korg addressed this, I think, not this update, but a couple updates ago, you can actually use your finger on the Switch touchscreen to draw in these velocity curves as well as any automation curves, which way faster with touch. So I find that like node input and stuff is like the basic stuff, I guess, is a lot faster. For me personally, using a controller, I'm sure I could get fast at it using a touchscreen, but yeah, the little stuff like drawing in automation or tweaking parameters or things like that, I probably would prefer a touchscreen for. So I've said this, I think I've said this before, but yeah, right. I also have big sausage fingers, so that's another reason why I like the controller. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I think I like this for yeah, right. I was saying I had said before I like this as like a kind of a sketch pad. I wouldn't use it as a fully fledged DAW. I find it I find that I see it as sort of a collection of really great plugins that you can actually has the bonus of having these having ways to put it in. So I find it, especially with the Switch, because it's portable, right? You can bring it to the park, you can use it on the bus. I find I can write a lot more than I used to be able to, because I mean, before when I wanted to write on the go, I would have to bring around staff paper and write on it, and sometimes that's good, but I like to be able to hear what I'm writing, right? As I'm sure a lot of you do. It's important for me to hear what's going on, you know. Anyways, I'll continue with the tune, but yeah, there are pros and cons. Rico, I would say that there are pros and cons to both of them. If you have both, you can. There's actually a feature, I think, that lets you export this, so you can like. This looks really weird, I know, but you can use your Korg Gadget on your iPhone or iPad and scan in this QR code to get this onto your iPad so you can actually export the files, because this also has the issue of not being able to export files, which is why I wouldn't classify it as like a fully fledged DAW. That's not Nintendo's fault, but they are like super locked down on any sort of file export on their platform because they don't want it to be exploited or hacked, even though it already has been. So, anyways, let's get back to this tune that I'm writing. You know what? I should probably save it. I'm going to call this. Oh right, I forgot. I also hate how it starts with new song. That bothers me. I'm gonna call this Vidane's Jam because he suggested that we do 97 BPM. So Vidane, apologies if you don't like this song at the end, but this is what we're calling it. I like that. That's good. So do we start with that? I always start with drums and bass. I kind of want to make this the mid section, you know? I also compulsively save, so whenever my hands are idle, I'll just automatically do a save. I do that when I'm using any sort of software. So let's get another Abina up, and let's see if we can get... excuse me. So I love this bass. Let's take a listen. I don't really like that too much. It's very gamey. Ooh, marimba. Oh, okay. We're not going to use that as a pad, but we're definitely using that later. As it slows down, we're going to do like a slowdown section, because I also love to do that. But we're definitely going to use that for some sort of like jungle slowdown thing. Oh man, I really like all of these already. Wow. That is supposed to be a piano? I mean, I love the sound, don't get me wrong, but that is not very piano-y. I guess it's a boss. Oh, wow. There's some really nice ambiences in here. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I think we have a winner. Let's... So I'm thinking we do stupid doobid doobid doop boop, and then we draw some stuff in, you know? But of course, so let's do like fifths. Oh, that's pretty cool. I really like that. Yeah, that crystal sound was really cool too. Sorry, that was fourths. I'm a liar. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, but we need to make it come in a little bit later. Okay. So I think maybe there. Maybe early. Maybe on the and, you know, the and of 3. No. It needs to come in here, but let's see if we can't change the attack. It's a little slow for me. You know, blah. No. It's just how the sound is. I like to be able to tweak sounds. I'm someone who likes to do that, so it's kind of a bummer that these are sort of super baked in, but I get it. Like, they're based on the game sounds, so sacrifices have to be made. What if I just do that? Oh, okay, so that works perfectly. We can do that. So I have to keep a note of that. In order to trigger sort of because it builds, right? It builds in, but I guess the climax of the patch is a 16th note at this tempo. You know, it'll change at every tempo, I think. Actually, let's find out. I'm interested. So will the climax play at the right time? What am I doing? If I oh my god, where's song settings? Do I really have to go out to change the Korg? The Days Jam, I love that. Okay, so if I make it go faster, what happens? It still works. So maybe there's like an LFO that's synced to it. It's key sync. Anyways, I will stop doing this because it's not exciting. 97 I have to look in the chat now because I don't want to do wrong by Vidane. Okay. And then we'll do, you know, that's not where I want that at all. What am I doing? Maybe that? I don't know. No, I don't really like that. Maybe the fourth is the way to go. And then, of course, we'll do this. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's an informative thing. I just I don't want to get too. I tend to get bogged down in like specifics a lot. So if I'm doing that, just be like, okay, it's time to move on. Just let me know in the chat if it's like, okay, let's get a move on here. Yeah, so thanks, man. Sorry, that was awful sounding. I keep saying man. I'm not like meaning to discriminate or anything. It's just how my lingo goes. I'm gonna try to get better about that. I'm not trying to stereotype or anything. So what do I want there? I want like a yeah, dudes. Yeah, I call people dudes too. I do that a lot. It's all dude. I'm all about that. I do, yeah. I guess I do that with man. Yeah, right? Okay. Well, at least I got your gender right? Do. That's what I want there. Sorry if that was loud. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. You know, like a boo-ba. Up one more. It doesn't have the attack to do it, so let's find another. Maybe the marimba. Let's see what the marimba sounds like with this. I'm gonna. What was this? 4 bars? Yeah. So that's another thing. If I were to just put this, another Korg Gadget quick tip. If I were to put this just here, it would play. Since the other ones are 4 bar, and where did this actually go? Here, right? Yeah. Since the other ones are 4 bar length, you can see here, and this one's a 1 bar. This will actually repeat every single time if you watch. I mean, right? Excuse me. And we don't want that. We want it to happen only at the end. So we'll do a 4 bar, and then we will move it down here. Yeah, exactly. No, it's the basics. See, I want that, but obviously you're not going to be able to hear it down here. So maybe... so what if we do octaves? That starts on the D, right? Yeah. No, that's so stupid sounding. It's like this like dirty, gritty, gnarly sounding tune, and then it's just plunk, plunk, plunk. That is not okay. We're gonna have to find something a little more sinister for that. Ba ba bo. Yes, it's on the D. Okay, I think that could be good. Rico, is that the one that you were digging earlier? Because I dig it. All the sparkly sounds that I went by, I really liked. Or crystal, yeah, the crystal-like sounds. I guess That's okay. We're all a little bit childish. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so here's what we do. We do that once. We're going to get rid of that. Oh, I actually don't even want that here anymore. Yeah. We don't want that either. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out the bass here and transition into another section. So let's get rid of that. So let's take a listen, shall we? Yeah, okay, not to the cowbell though. But I like that a lot. Cool, let's save it. Well, I'm thinking about it. Where do we want to go from here? That is the question, isn't it? I don't think this, as much as I love Marimba, because I'm like a Marimba guy, I actually own one. We will not be using that. It's not spooky enough. Yeah, we could do that. I'm just thinking instrumentation wise. Excuse me, what the yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go for it, shall we? Right, it inserts above. I always forget about that, so now I'm gonna delete that and put that there. There we go. For sure we'll do that. Absolutely. D4, C4. No, D4, D5. What am I saying? Flow into the next bar. Okay. Yeah. I get it. Toss that there. I'm really tempted to do a chord progression that I always do in minor keys, which is do, but I won't do it because I've done that in too many tunes. I have to start expanding. I have to start getting away from that. So let's do something else. Maybe. And then maybe. No. Oh. Oh, that cowbell still gets me. Let's do that because the attack allows for that. We can actually. This is a very sort of. It's got a lot of attack, but it's got some interesting sustain properties as well. So we're gonna go for that. Wait, that's on the wrong note. We want it to be. Wait, what am I doing, dude? That goes here, and then this goes up. Silly. What was that? What did I just do? What am I doing? That's an F. I'm so silly. There we go. Is that right? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we want that to be earlier. Delete it into it. So we'll go back 2/16. Move these back 2/16 as well, and make this a little bit longer. When we'll do that, we'll change. Oh, how did that happen? That's why it sounded weird. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Maybe it's a little we can do like a doom to doom doom to doom doom doom. Right? Hey, Spooky, how are you? Yeah, DLC, right? It's kind of like a surprise announcement. Honestly, they talked about it at like I think it was a Japanese game expo or something like that, like months and months ago. I remember seeing it. I could only find like one article about it online, and I was like, that looks sick. Is this even real? I can't find any other info about it. Um, and then they released it in Japan, I think about a week ago, and um, yeah, now it's out here and it's exciting. Okay. Here, I'll give you a rundown since you just got here. There's two instruments. One's inspired by the Sega. Sorry, my phone is distracting me. One's inspired by the Sega Genesis, or I think it's called the Sega Master System in other places. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Yeah, it's a really great program. I'm super happy they're still supporting it. So that's this. 16, it looks like a Genesis, which is really awesome. And you know what, I'm going to create a new instance just so I don't mess up my patch here. So yeah, it's called the Atori, yeah, I think. So it's a drum machine based on giving you Genesis sounds, and it actually has this really awesome UI thing where you can choose the game cartridge the sounds are from. You have Afterburner, you've got Golden Axe, Rent a Hero, Power Drift, Outrun, some really, really exciting stuff. This one's really exciting to me because I actually grew up, it was my first system as a kid, the Sega Genesis, so excuse me, I'm really excited about that. And the other one, we've decided to pronounce it Abina. I don't know if it's Ebina or Abina, but we're going to go with Abina. And this one's based on old Taito FM synthesis that they used to do. So it's also based on games. Darius. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Night Striker, Ninja Warriors, Metal Black Moon. And it's also what I really love. They've got some drum and sound effects stuff in here too, which is really exciting to me. So, yeah, that's the rundown of those two. Super exciting, really cool. I'm stoked that they're out here. And yeah, we've just been messing around with them. I want to make a tune solely using them because this guy comes with, a bunch of leads, pads. You could probably do it solely with this guy, honestly. Wouldn't even need this, but, I got a equal representation of DLC. Okay, so yeah, I'll give you a listen to what we have so far. I'm in Canada, so it was $12.59 Canadian. I'm assuming somewhere around, our dollar is so bad right now. It could be like $9.99, $8.99, maybe US. I'm not entirely sure. You could check on the eShop. It should be live. But yeah, pretty pricey, honestly. It's almost half the price of the entire software, but I get why it's so expensive. All of these games could not be, probably not cheap to get licensing rights to having their names in here. I don't know if these might all be, are these all Sega originals? Can someone deny or confirm? So maybe they only had to pay Sega, but anyways, they had to pay a company to do, to get their sounds in it, so that's not Korg. Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it, Rico. It's like a collection of bass, 16, right? 16 soft synths that all sound really friggin' awesome. So, emails. Spoke to an employee at Korg through emails, and they were working on a way to export music through QR codes as a full song. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Vidane. I'm super happy to hear that. That'll be like groundbreaking for people who just want to casually mess around. It'll be good for me, honestly. I won't have to actually record it while it's playing and do it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that's working for you. I wasn't sure. It was funny. I was doing it earlier, and I was like, "Is this weird? Is this like weird to look straight at you?" But I'm glad that you like it. I guess I'll keep doing it then. This is all new to me. Yeah, Spooky. I really love it too. It's phenomenal software that I have so much fun with. Okay. So let's get back to it. We've got our main jam here. Let's actually, I'm feeling, and this is how I write a lot too. I'll listen back to it over and over and over again. And you know, you'll have a bit of a skeleton at first, right? You won't have, I just looked at the microphone instead of the camera there. You'll have a bit of a skeleton at first, and maybe things won't sound super full, but you'll listen to it again and again, and you'll get the vibe, and you'll be like, oh, I could add a little something spicy there, which I'm about to do right now. Yeah, no, it would be nice to have the file directly. Honestly, it's tricky to record it out. I usually just use I capture with an Elgato HD60, which is what I'm streaming on right now. And I just grab the audio from that. It sounds pretty good, but I agree. I wish there was a way, especially to get them out so that you can actually import into a proper DAW, like Logic or Reaper or you know, whatever you use, and actually have the stems of all the tracks so that you can, even if it was just audio export or something, I don't know. I'd just love to have the multi-tracks so that, because again, another reason why I don't see this as a fully fledged DAW is that there are, very limited mixing opportunities. You can change the pan, you can do some reverb, and that's about it. There's no compression, there's no EQing really. I mean, you can do some EQing, but it's limited to the effects on the actual instruments themselves. So it does actually make really, I'm super impressed with how well just like in the box they sound. When I upload my tunes, I actually do put a little bit of sweetness on it. I do a little bit of mastering where I add some compression and limiting, just like really, really basic stuff, and some multiband EQ and compression, or sorry, just multiband compression, I should say, in order to make it kind of shape the sound how I really want it. Yeah, it's a little silly, spooky to have to use the capture card to get the tunes out. It's they really need to. But Vidane says that they're working on a way, so that's actually really sick. I'm excited about that. Okay. So we'll do so what if we did like where are my hi-hats? They're low. They're lower than I'm used to. So what if we did digga-da-da-da? So we're gonna delve into my favorites, triplets. Yeah, 16 triplets. Actually, no, I don't want triplets here, I don't think. I'm hearing something in my head right now. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe 64ths even. Like, just like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I keep doing this. I need to get better at using the grid. That doesn't really fit with the vibe I was going for, but. Well, maybe we just do this. Yeah, I like that a lot. So. So that can kind of get a little obnoxious after a while, I find. The 64ths. So maybe we take it out the second time and just do that. Yeah, and then we'll do one of oops. No, I want it to lead into it. And then we'll do the same thing. Yeah. So that's on there. Hello? There we go. Oh, what if we... I didn't mean to do that, but it could be interesting to do. So what if we did that, right? So usually, you know, the listener expects a bass drum there, right? Because especially with this 64th note build up. But what if we just left it blank and also left this blank for 2/16 notes? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this will work out. A lot of the times doesn't work out. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I guess just I'm lucky that I'm a drummer. Sometimes my melodies are a little like a lot of the time I have trouble coming up with melodies, or I gravitate more towards rhythmic stuff. So, you know, everyone has their hurdles to deal with, but no, I am blessed with being able to write some pretty decent drums. Maybe we do that. No, we need something. Maybe like doo doo or like doo doo. You know, exactly what I was vocalizing. Maybe we do da doo doo doo, and then it comes in. So let's put it to the second beat. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we'll do da da do do psh. So we'll do a snare hit here, and yeah, that's gonna be sick. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I'm all about that. Thanks, man. I am very much liking this. So maybe like a... I'm just thinking like a drum fill here. That's all I'm... So we'll reprise the bagadudu. And we'll do that. So we'll do... So now we're going to edit some... So this is actually what's called a linear drum fill, which means no two notes are overlapping each other. So like if I were to put this in here so that these two coincided, I guess you would just call it a regular drum fill. I don't know. But yeah, linear fill is when you use... you don't use one limb at a time, basically. You use either your left hand, your right foot, or your left foot. So that's the kind of thing I'm writing here. It's really common in metal and like really kind of complex genres, funk too, a lot. But I listen to a lot of metal, so it just like is in my lexicon or like my blood to do it, I guess. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Back to those cowbells. Hilarious. It's not a particularly exciting or interesting linear fill, because a lot of the times they'll be like weird, triplet-y kind of things, but okay, so da da do do. This is also a little hard to see, so what sometimes I do is I do the display bar to one bar. I'll go over here and then I'll edit the velocity of it. And of course it kicks me back to the beginning. Thanks, Korg. Okay. So another thing I don't like is that it like takes up half the screen. I would prefer it if it like squashed up so that you could actually see the notes. I mean, it does say their names here, but just, you know, small quality of life improvements that I would like to see in this software. So I wanted to make this a little less. I'd also really love the feature, and I mean, it's probably really hard to implement. Maybe it exists, but I don't think it does. I'd love to be able to select and loop just a certain point, you know, like in a DAW, where you can select a certain range and then just loop over it over and over again. It's a bummer, like when I have this sort of 4-bar thing going on, to have to listen to this over and over and over again. It does give opportunities to add new things to it, but... And then we'll edit the velocity. Maybe, so we'll do this. One thing I do love that they added, though, before, in the first version of this was like the only speed you could go while editing velocity. So like if you wanted something really fine with the controller, you'd have to, like, you know, super flick, but you can hold L2 down now and slowly increment it like you can on the gadgets in order to change their parameters. So that is a super duper nice thing. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So let's do display. Yeah, Vidane, it's super so handy, especially with stuff like automation. If you have to, I mean, like I said, I prefer to use the touchscreen, but if you have to use a controller, like right now I have to use a controller because I'm streaming, holding down that L2 is a lifesaver sometimes when you want to do really incremental changes, like really small increments, I should say. Okay. We're going to add something else here because it's a little thin coming from here. It's going to sound, I think, a little weird. Excuse me. I'm actually really excited to dive into the sound effects of the Atari because I find that there's not a ton of great, I mean, maybe I just haven't explored enough, but I find that there's not a ton of great rise effects in this software. So anyhow, okay, let's get going here. Sorry, just checking some stuff. Okay, I'm back. So low, we had this low, right? Down to like the D3. So maybe we do that and we just follow the chord progression, you know? D, F, yeah, D, F, A, G. Copy that to the A, G. And again, and of course we have to start that. I want it there, right? No, I want it. Oops. I want it here. Ah. How does it sound super low on this thing? Oh, that's pretty sick. I don't know if it'll fit, but I'm gonna try. Oh, yeah, dude. I just wish I could make that a little earlier. Oh, it's looping. I wasn't even looking. I was just jamming. We need something to transition from here to here. It's not working the best how I'd really like it. Uh-oh. Is my stream dead? No, we're good. Okay, sorry. My software froze for a second there. Not great. All right. Anyways, am I still live? I hope I'm still live. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just locked up there. I'm using I'm using a Mac to stream. I'd really like to get a PC to stream because I have to use Elgato's specific software, which is really, really not on par with OBS. But Elgato just doesn't release drivers to let OBS for Mac use the actual Elgato hardware. So gotta live with it. Whatever. Maybe one day. All right. We could go into that, but yeah, we probably won't. Not for a little bit anyways. Okay. Sorry, things are percolating in my brain right now. How to get from here to here is the question now. The bells are fine, but it needs... Let's go to the Atari and see if there's something that can get us from here to there. Oh. Some of them repeat on hold, which is kind of cool. The bass and bells onto the cowbell scene? Alright, done. It could sound sick. You're a genius. That's way better. I'm gonna save this drum pattern for later, but I think that's actually good. The cowbell comes through. Because yeah, the change in drums was definitely too abrupt. Oh yeah, that's way better. Very good. Awesome suggestion, right? No, you know, dude, you know. We need to put a cymbal there, but yeah, heck yes. I love live streaming. This is so great, you know. This is definitely your jam now, Vidane, for sure. Because, you know, I'd bang my head against the wall about that and just try to make the transition work. I wouldn't even have thought to have done that. So, thank you for the input. I appreciate it. It is making me a better musician. Yeah, right, Rico? It is very, very cool. Okay, so maybe we add that fill in. Oh, no, that's okay. No, I called it your jam because 97. You said 97 BPM, so I was like, I gotta call it your jam. Okay. What was I doing? Right, okay. Let's add the fill in here, though, because I think that'd be cool. Yeah, dude. Get rid of the cowbell. Maybe leave the cowbell? I don't know. And the ba-da-da goes with the snare here too, which is kind of neat. So it's guts. That goes with the ba-da-da. Oops. Aw. Okay, quick pause. Shoutouts to Rico. Just got an email that he subscribed to my Patreon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Yeah, thank you so much. It helps me keep doing what I'm doing, and I love to do it. So, yeah, thank you again. That is very, very cool of you. Thank you so much, eh? Thank you. That's so awesome. And we gotta have a pad for sure. We gotta have a pad going in there because pads are great. Okay, what are these? I'm trying to. Yeah, this is the one that we have already in there, right? So. Excuse me. Discord, I have a Twitter, and you can reach out to me on that. I'll link that real quick. Discord, I have one, but I don't really run it at all. If that's something, I'd be willing to like run it, as in, I mean, not that I don't run a Discord, I don't actually run it on my computer ever. So yeah, my Twitter is, sorry, why is it taking me so long to get this? That's my Twitter. So feel free to tweet at me. Anybody, if you have questions or anything, I'm super happy to shoot a reply. If it's with Korg or music or anything in general, honestly, just at me, as they say. I don't use Twitter a lot. When I get the notifications, I use it. Yeah, I'll be happy to respond anything really that you want to ask me. I'm happy to do it. And of course YouTube. I have YouTube. Those are kind of my main socials. Speaking of, Rico, thanks for the Twitter follow. We'll get to that for sure at some point. I'm gonna have to build the drums into it. No, Rico, you're not interrupting anything. I'm being a bad streamer by checking my phone while I'm broadcasting. Yeah, no, I really appreciate the support. And it's casual, it's chill. There's only a couple of us in here, we're just hanging out, right? So don't apologize for anything. It is all good. Okay, let's get rid of this because it's bending my mind. So we want another pad here. Oh, that's really cool sounding. A lot of marimbas, eh? I guess this is my DLC. UT. I kind of like that. Oh, that's definitely something. Maybe we'll do some hits with that, Dun, dun. Oh, that's a little gnarly. It would have to be like 7th chords. A 7th chord, I should say. Bum, bum. I don't know if that'll work. It's a little obnoxious too. I don't know if I love it for this. Bum bum. Okay, it's on the E of 3, I think. Yeah. Oh my god, what is that, and why did I copy it, and how did that happen? There we go. Maybe we do just like a power chord, actually. Oops, come on. There we go. So maybe we just do that. How did that happen? That sounds like weird. Oh, is that the 6th? Anyways. Why did that sound so weird? Oh, it's on the C. I am so blind. I can't see anything. Yeah. Only once, though. Definitely not a bunch of times. So we'll do that. And we can actually make the drums pseudo follow that. So we'll do it the second run through first bar, and then we'll do, so we're gonna have to make this a 4-bar phrase then, just so that it all lines up properly. Yeah, so we'll add a dun 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 ga dun dun dun. I think is cool. Gakuku. So we'll do. I gotta move this one over. Sorry. We'll do that. No, you know what? I'll do a wait. Gaku. It's on. What are the notes? Sorry. No. Where is it? Oh yeah, it is here. It's on the downbeat. So and then yeah, it'll be that again. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Maybe not the open. Maybe the open hi-hats actually. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the cowbells. And then definitely crash there. Yeah. And I think we'll get rid of this too. No, we have to have that. I don't know. Maybe we just get rid of that. It needs something else, you know what I mean? I'm struggling to figure out what that is. Maybe we'll throw in one of those voices that I was really excited about.
Checkpoint.
Get ready.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Checkpoint.
You know, maybe like a dun 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 dun. Where is
Get
it?
ready.
Checkpoint.
It's voice 01, which that's infuriating. 02, 01, 03. Come on, guys. What are you doing to me here? What's with the sound effects? 1, 2, 3, 14, 5? Come on. Come on, guys. You're better than that, Korg. No, I'm kidding. This is fine. Whatever.
Checkpoint.
So let's do triplets. 16th note triplets, in fact.
Checkpoint.
That's too fast, sorry.
Checkpoint.
Not 16ths. I meant to say 8ths. Checkpoint. Oh no, I want just regular 16ths. 4. Da 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 da.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
And here's where the real magic comes in. Are you ready for this? I really, really hope it has this functionality. Oh, yeah, it does. So we're going to go to automation. And this is what? Oh, shoot. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. So we have to go to 10. I think this is 10, right? It's not like 3 or anything.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so we have to count up, figure out which one it is, so we can go and automate it. I should have went from the bottom. So we're going to go to 10 pitch, and then we're going to automate it. So what does it sound like? So we're going to do da, and then we're going to go up. So again, I'm holding L2 in order to make it go slower, so I can adjust it finely. Oh my god, don't do that. So I guess the center is bass pitch. So not like that. Maybe a little more subtle, actually. I don't want it to be like right in your face. So again, this is where L2 comes into play, because you'd have to literally, that's me flicking the stick. So L2 is crucial in moments like this. Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay, I'm gonna be back in 1 second. I just gotta go take care of something really quickly. I'll be back in a moment. See you in a second. All right, I'm back. Hopefully, audio and everything resumed very smoothly. Okay. I'm going to do this. Okay, we are back. Hello, I return. So, we have got ourselves a checkpoint. So So I'm thinking, isn't there a let's go?
Get ready.
Congratulations.
No, there's not a let's go. So, oh, right. What am I doing? I can actually change these. So, like, I'm never going to use that in this one. Even though that's a great sound, I'm never going to use it in this. So I can edit this, can I not? Maybe you can't on this one. You can on the other one. Oh, no, you can. Okay, so I can go in. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, important note, I've got the Outrun sound effects cartridge in there, right? But since the Atari is only limited to, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slots, it's actually chosen, you know, however many, 9 sound effects and 3 voice sound effects, or voice effects, voice patches, whatever you want to call them. And there are actually more if you go into page 2 and you go to where you can actually choose the sample. So, for example, are there more voices? No, there's only 3 voices. But, so there are all the drums for them. But, like, for example, we've got, what? 1, 2, 3.
Get ready.
Congratulations.
So we don't actually have sound effect 4 in this patch right now loaded up. So let's check out what sound effect 4 sounds like. Okay, I can see why they didn't include that. I mean, it's a cheering sound. You could probably do something interesting with it, but it's a little grating. Okay, let's go through. Ooh, this is interesting. Wow, look at all those sound effects. Holy. Oh, that's cool, Vidane. I discovered that the Atari patches actually have, like, I have the Outrun sound effects one, and the one and only Outrun sound effects one loaded in right now, right? But there's actually more because the actual, like, Korg only allows it to load in 12 at a time, but there's more than that. If you look here, Outrun has 16 sound effects total, so there's only 9 in the sound effects cart loaded in. So if you go to page 2 and then you go to the sample select, you can access all of them. And I just discovered that Space Harrier has like 58 sound effects. Okay, let's listen to some of these voices.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Oh my god, that is so fantastic. I love that. I'm so happy that these are in here.
Get ready.
Okay, there's my get ready. That's what I want.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, so we'll do a get ready here. And that's voice 02 down here.
Get ready.
And I want to pitch it down for sure. So let's go to automation. This is 1. So we're going to do 1 pitch. I'm blind. See, this is the problem with this coming up all the way. I actually don't know where the note is now. And I'm going to place it beforehand.
Checkpoint.
Get ready.
Let's do get ready.
Get ready.
So I think when you pitch things in this, it doesn't re-time them, I believe. So, for example, if I were to pitch my voice down by an octave, it would get really slow, right? It would get really slow. In some DAWs, automatically it will retime it so that the timing is the same. For example, in singing applications, that would be important. But this one, I actually don't want it to do that because I want to retime the get ready to go with this 97 BPM song. So that's what we're going to attempt to do here. So let's just do that. So there we go. So let's see what it sounds like lower.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, it is sick, Rico. I'm like, there's so many sound effects.
Get ready.
Yeah. So we want to make the pitch so that the get ready is bump bump in our 97 BPM, right?
Checkpoint.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Oh, you know what? I should actually be because if I move the note, I'm actually wanting to. I want to pitch the entire. Can I clear the automation here? There we go. That clear automation button also was not in the first revision of this, so Korg has done a lot to address user concerns. Since earlier in the stream, I was really talking about a lot of stuff that I wish I would see. They've actually implemented a ton of stuff, quality of life features, so props to them on that, because it used to be a lot harder to write stuff with this, but they've addressed a lot of concerns. They're really keeping the software alive with updates and now DLC, so it's exciting to see.
Checkpoint.
Get ready.
No, it needs to be...
Get ready. Get ready.
see, and it's only going to give me... Okay, let's actually put it right at the beginning so I don't have to listen to it.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
It's a little late, so let's up the pitch a little bit.
Get ready.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Get ready.
Checkpoint.
I'll demonstrate the thing I was talking about earlier. Like, if I put the pitch way up, it'll be really fast. Right? Get ready. So let's do... I'm slow. I'm lowering the pitch a little bit. Not because I necessarily want the pitch lower, but because I want the actual get ready syllables to slow down to my tempo.
Get ready.
That's a... Yeah, again, that's a little slow. I messed myself up by changing it.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah. So we'll do 3, get ready. On
Get
the
ready.
4, I think.
Checkpoint.
Get ready.
Maybe there?
Checkpoint.
I know the spot that I want it in my head, but I just... Sometimes you can't get it right.
Get ready.
That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. So, do we have a go? I thought we had a go, right?
Get ready. Checkpoint. Get ready.
Oh,
Get ready.
Get ready.
there was a get ready.
Get ready. Checkpoint. Congratulations.
Right, I was looking for a go sound effect earlier. Let's see if we can find that.
Get ready.
No.
Congratulations. Checkpoint.
No, okay. Is there a go in Space Harrier? This is probably my new favorite one, if anybody missed it.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. I love that.
Get ready.
I think it might be a mistake, actually, that get ready happens immediately. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. That might be an issue that they didn't actually chop the sample correctly.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Because that's the same sample, right? Interesting. You can bypass it by changing it from one shot and actually holding...
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
and just stopping it like that, but... Korg. It is a lot of sounds. I don't blame them.
Get ready.
What can you say about, Genesis era sound effects? They're so amazing and hilarious.
Ouch.
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 Oh, okay. Yeah. The ouch. Okay. Mark it down. Space Harrier, voice 4 is, that's the one. That is the one.
Ouch.
Ouch. That's so funny. Okay. Let's get back to it.
Ouch. 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 Ouch.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit because I'm getting louder. Yeah, absolutely, Vidane. I'm just, it's all in jest, It was a big patch that they put out, and I'm sure it'll get addressed. I'm almost certain they've been great about addressing stuff like that so far.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
So yeah, that's that wins the entire DLC. And wait a minute, why is Welcome
to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Why is Welcome to the Fantasy Zone in there? I wonder if it's also... and then there are no voices in here. Maybe they had one voice for Fantasy Zone and they just smushed it into the Space Harrier? I don't know. Okay, here we go.
They're over there! Be careful! The enemy! Get ready! Break left! Look out! 3 o'clock! Wow! Break right! 9 o'clock! Fire! Over there!
So great. Does Golden Axe have Oh, these have to be good.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, we gotta have that welcome. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Welcome.
And we're probably gonna pitch it down.
Welcome. Welcome.
Maybe pitch it up.
Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Let's try that. We'll do welcome here.
Welcome.
Shining Force. Let's take a look. What is this? Okay. Sorry, Rico. I'm gonna check in a second, but oh my god. Hidden reverse. That's like, I wouldn't have found that if I hadn't been just like putzing around with the control stick. That is very important, and it should be more prominent because, oh my god. I see no shining. Was that in this guy? I don't know if Shining Force is in here. I don't see it. I do not see it. Only, yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun with those reverses.
Get ready.
What does that sound like reverse now? I need to know.
You
I mean, it's more practical for the sound effects and the cymbals specifically, but I am very happy that they included that. They did not have to, and they did, and it's great. Whoa, welcome. Let's do a lead up to that.
Get ready.
Well, what if we do welcome, and then we do something else here that's like to the fantasy zone. Yeah, to the fantasy zone. It's perfect. We're going to the fantasy zone, boys.
Welcome to the fantasy.
Oh, but it starts with welcome. That might actually work, and then we'll pitch it down for sure.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
So yeah, we don't want that to be a one shot. Yeah, right. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Come on.
Welcome to.
Can I change the length of this? Okay, good. So I don't know how long it needs to be, but
Welcome to the fantasy.
let's put repeat on again. Volume so you don't hear the welcome part. Oh, you're genius. Yes, that's perfect. That's so good.
Welcome to the fan.
So we want, okay, so we want it so that to the fantasy zone lands on the 4. So we're gonna have to do this here. Dane, this is really your jam. You're my hero. So saving me for this kind of stuff. So that needs to be way earlier. Fantasy zone starts like around here, so. It needs to be. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I'm so stupid. I want it to start on 2. Why was I trying to start it on Fantasy Zone? I'm silly. So, maybe one earlier. So, yeah, anyways, we'll give that So that's 3. So what Vidane is saying, which is really smart, is that we're going to go into the level of this Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. And we are going to mute it at the beginning until it gets to the 2 part. We are going to put it, I guess, in the middle. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, all the way up. Needs to be louder.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
I don't know. Maybe a little later.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Yeah, it needs to be later for sure.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
And we might actually even need to change the grid so that we can get a little more finite with it.
To the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I can pitch it up a little bit too. That's true. I'm going to do that.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Yeah.
Whoops.
Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we need to get rid of that checkpoint.
Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Yeah, let's try pitching it up a bit.
Welcome.
Oops.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Yeah.
Gotta make it a little shorter now.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I want to do... I think we'll do that.
To the fantasy zone.
Yeah, I like that. What if I did this as triplets? I love triplets. You will soon come to know that about me if you stick around for my streams. Triplets are my jam. Whoa, 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 whoa.
To the fantasy zone. Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
I want it to be welcome to the... I want the welcome to still be there.
Welcome. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Yeah, so I need to move it over a little bit more.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Oh, yeah, into the fantasy zone. Yeah, it does. It does sound. You know what? I'm not gonna overcomplicate it. I'm gonna leave it as it was.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
I would like it to be louder though.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Hey, Goat. They just added them yesterday, actually. If you're in anywhere but Japan, I think Japan got this DLC maybe a week ago, a couple days ago. It's in this, yeah, with the new update, exactly. DLC Otori, based on the Sega Genesis. So yeah, it's got a bunch of different sound effects for Outrun, Space Harrier, all based on classic Genesis games. And it's got a bunch of voices. I actually think that these have voices too. Do they? Nope, I don't want to change that because I'm going to mess up my song. Yeah, I think the Bina also has some voices, maybe? It says SE, but I don't know. Now I gotta go up. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, very limited. I don't know. I don't think there's voices in this one. Anyways, yes, they added it with this new update, the DLC. It's exciting. I'm loving it. It's really funny in some cases. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna stop lingering on that because it's probably getting a little bit boring. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it sounds good. Hey, go fantastic way to get your feet wet with music for sure. It's really user friendly, approachable, and stick around. I always talk about tips that I like to do when I'm writing music. I've been writing music for quite a while, but it's always great to jump in. It's such a fun thing to do. I think music is fantastic. It can make people feel, which is really dope. And it's universal. It's a universal language. So yeah, I'm thinking of streaming a lot more now that I'm I'm actually in a house that has way better internet, so I can afford. It's possible to stream without it being really ugly looking. But yeah, thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate that. It just you just practice, and have fun with it. Don't labor over it unless you want to make tons of money. And even then, a lot of the people that make tons of money don't labor over it. So, not saying that all people who make tons of money making music don't labor over it. There are some really hardworking people that do very well for themselves, but there are also some people that make lots of money and don't really do a lot. So, but yeah, it's good to have you here. It's my first time doing a stream, so having fun.
Get ready.
I do like that. Okay, cool. We're getting somewhere with this tune, guys. We're getting somewhere. It's funny. Usually I'll do like a big skeleton and then of like the whole piece, and then I'll go back and add these little things like these horn shots or the vocals afterwards. But for some reason, when I'm doing it now on the stream, I'm getting really into the finite details. Interesting. So let's take this Atari, which is our sound effects. I'm going to label it our sound effects Atari. And we're going to... So, oh no. Oh yeah. Right. So we're going to find something that sounds really good. Something that sounds really cool reversed. Let's find one that's... What does that sound like? Oh my god, the one shot is so long on that. Maybe like gunshots or... I want something with a really long tail, something that lasts me, you know, really, really like that. Yeah, go. You'll see. That's happened to me a couple times this stream. I have really, really. I've been like, I've got this thing in my head. How do I get it out there? You know, and a lot of the times it helps to know what scale you want to be in, because with Korg, all of these outlined, these white line notes. If you go to the actual scale settings in the thing, in the settings, I should say, in the thing, depending on what you've chosen, it'll blur out certain notes. So, like, if you want something with, like, you know, this is like very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, anyways, whatever. Minor sounds sad is something that is not always true, but a lot of the times it is. So if you want to make something that sounds sad, especially at first when you're just starting out, you can actually set it to minor harmonic or minor melodic in order to blur out the notes that you shouldn't be touching. And I mean, you can use them once you get into more advanced music theory, modal stuff, but you don't, when you're starting out, follow what it tells you to follow. And a lot of the times you'll be surprised if you hit a note and you say, no, that's not the pitch I was really looking for. You move it up to one of the other blue places that, you know, Korg says, yes, this is in this scale. You'll find that it's somewhere in there. So I'll do that a lot. Like, I'll be like, no, that's not quite right. No, a little higher. And I'll be like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So that's a great way to do that. Oh, you like D, Vidane. Yeah, I like D a lot too. I'm a huge fan of a lot of sharps. Like, I'll do a lot of stuff in F sharp, not necessarily in Korg Gadget, but when I'm at my marimba, because it's easier. It's an easy scale to play on marimba because it's just, you know, it's like on piano. It's mostly accidentals, mostly the black keys, right? So, right, I was going to get a cool reverse sound. What am I doing?
Get ready.
So I want something with a really long tail that when I hit it, it fades out, you know? Like a cymbal. Like, you got a cymbal that goes, right? I'm looking for something like that. That's kind of cool. Excuse me, that's not bad. Yeah, G and G sharp are also great keys. All the keys are great. Equal rights to keys. Oh, we're gonna pitch that? Oh, yeah. I want it to last even longer, man, you know? What if I do this? Oh, you can actually, that's cool. I like that, but check this out. So, like, let's say I like that sound a lot. I guess... That's pretty cool for, like, a build-up or something. We're gonna try using that. I don't know if it's gonna work out. It's this, right? Again, we have to time it, which is kind of a bummer, but...
Get ready.
We'll do it here. Yeah, I do want to change the release. I don't know if there's a setting for that, though, in this. Is it here? I don't see it. I don't think the Atari has a release, unless I'm completely blind. Yeah, I don't see a release. Okay, so I think this might be its version of release.
Get ready.
Which is sample length. So I think if I make this lower... No. I'm on the right one, right? Yeah. Okay, so you can actually change the start of the sample. I don't know what this slider does. Maybe it's because I have the decay completely full. Yeah. So I guess that's its pseudo version of release. Right? It's cool that you can start wherever you want. You create some cool, like, drum-esque patterns with that. I don't know what these groups do. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, you make do with what you can, right? I think these are, like, actually sampled from the cartridges.
Get ready.
I want that to be a little earlier.
Get ready.
And we got a crash there, so I want one more rising thing. Okay. That's actually perfect for what I was looking for. I'm gonna make this a reverse. That's so sick. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Okay, and I'm actually gonna do a delay here. Yeah. So let's do. Yeah.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Do I want that to send to the FX though? I wanted a short.
Get ready. Get ready.
And maybe a little less.
Get ready. 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 Get ready.
That's dotted.
Get ready.
I might like that. I don't know. Let's see.
Get ready.
And then, God, I love that so much. I just need to know where to put it.
Get ready.
Yeah, it's got to be earlier. Yeah, it's super gritty.
Get ready.
Even earlier. Maybe even there, actually.
Get ready.
I'm a stickler for this. Since I'm a percussionist, I need the rhythm to be really exact, so we're gonna put it right there and see if that works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna move on.
Get ready.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's get back to... I'm doing like a lot of sound effects placement and stuff that's not super duper interesting. So let's do some more interesting stuff, like writing notes down. First I'm going to play it and just listen through. So let's do that. Yeah, if the timing's right, then it sounds right.
Get ready. To the fantasy zone.
Okay, I like it so far. Not a whole lot of build. I'll usually have like a lot of build in my tunes, but for this one, I'm feeling just like a steady vibe, kind of like you'd see in or you'd hear in video games, anyways. You know. Yes. I love that.
To the fantasy zone.
So you know what? what might be cool. Let's duplicate this.
To the fantasy zone.
No, you know what? I only want that once. And then I'm feeling like a cool drum groove, you know? Like building off of the fill we had here. Like the do-da-do-do-ga, you know, this thing. You know. Let's give it a go. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Wait, is it? Yeah, I did. And then we're gonna do, okay, so this is important. This is how you do a flam in this program because it's hard to do. You get 64ths and you do the beat that you want it to land on and the beat right before. And then you go into the velocity and you make sure that the first one's velocity is much lower. Like that, right? So if I want to do like a... and now I'm going to go back to 16th so I can actually see what I'm doing. Hello? Is that better? I think it's back on. Sorry, everybody. That was weird. Classic Elgato Game Capture HD for Macintosh computers. Okay, it's back. Sorry. Yes. How long does it normally take me to complete a track? So it depends, really. Like when I first got this program, I was going hard at it. So, you know, I was spending like probably 4 or 5 hours on a track. And the great thing is that it's portable, right? You can take it where you want. So I was like walking around the house, you know, sitting outside with it and making beats, right? And yeah, it depends on the vibe of the tune. If it's something I'm comfortable with making, like I can knock a track out probably, you know, in like an hour maybe. I do have a video on my channel of me like timing myself to get a track done in half an hour. And it's good. It's okay. It's not good. It's okay. It turned out to be an okay track. It wasn't fantastic. So I'd probably say like an hour and a half to 2 hours now to make a fully fleshed out track that I'm happy with. And you know, if it's something that I'm comfortable with, if I'm doing, you know, I don't know. I don't really know how to write funk or anything with like really complex harmony. So that would take me a lot longer. Like I would have to make a concerted effort to write something like that, you know. Oh, did you watch that one? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. There's some things that I would change about it, but yeah, Vidane, a lot of the times the stuff that you're most happy with will take the longest. And yeah, you can go back and tweak endlessly, right? That's another problem that I personally have. All tweak and tweak and tweak and just like mess around with stuff forever, and I have to put a stop to it. Yes, tracks in 10. I should probably bring that back. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that. It's a good time to limit yourself, you know, in certain ways, and time is a great one to do because it makes you make decisions much faster than you'd usually do, and go with your gut instinct and your just internal impulses and just go do it, you know. All right, so I need one more drum hit here. 16ths. Do I? Oh, that's what I need to do. I'm silly. I need this to be here. Yeah. But I kind of want to make that a groove, you know? So what if we did... Let's repeat it. So I'm thinking dun, dun. I don't mind that. We should probably keep the same cowbell.
To the fantasy zone.
You know, I won't learn
To the fantasy zone.
And then we're gonna do a dugga dugga there. And by that, you'll see what I mean. That's not a real term. It's literally just what I'm gonna call it because that's what it sounds like. We'll do... Yeah, so it'll probably be something like that in terms of velocity. We'll find out. We'll fine tune
To the fantasy zone.
it. Yeah, but louder, for sure. Like that. That velocity is probably there.
To the fantasy zone.
Yeah. And then we'll do a crash here for sure. Let's just do this. It's a bit of artifacting there, eh? That might just be the headphones I'm on, but it does sound like a little bit of artifacting. Let me get this back, actually. Redo. Yeah, I want that. 4 bars. I don't know what's faster. Let me see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select all. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 actions there. Whereas this, I think that's faster. I don't know. What? What just happened? Oh, I have to do it like that. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, why didn't I copy the cowbell? Come on. I'm trying to go too fast, dude. Trying to go too fast, too furious. Too fast, too furious. Turn it down a little bit. What's happening? What have I done? I'm just like not paying attention. Or why is 1 off? That's so weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I am a bad. So we want this to be here, right? That's fine? Okay, good. Yeah, it didn't copy. I think that was my fault because the first time I did it like up too high. There we go. Okay. Now we're doing it.
To the fantasy zone.
No, that doesn't work with that. So again, another drum groove that we will have to build into. I think maybe the Dugga Dugga could go into this. And this will have to be a crash. that'll be good.
Get ready. To the fantasy zone.
And then, yeah, I think that leads into that a little bit better than before. So I think we'll do this, and we will move this over. Okay, good. So maybe like do-do-do-do, you know, like. Why does what if we put that there? Oh, that's kind of spicy. I mean, it's not in the key, but... Yeah, dude, that's cool. Don't. Yeah, I like it too. It's cool. Classic. Oh yeah, exactly. Like something's about to go down. The boss is coming, baby. Oh yeah, but I think we gotta cut stuff. So. I think we gotta cut this out. Da 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 da. You think that would be good? Let's see. Wait, where am I? Da 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 da. Yeah, that'd be cool. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. That's what this is, right? I don't know. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Yeah. That's good. Like that, yeah. But we'll do the C. Well, I'm gonna leave it like this. Do. What if we did do? We like went up the minor scale to. No, it's not the minor scale. Like an arpeggio. Do. Oh yeah, triplets. So we'll follow the what welcome with the do boo boo, right? That's 8-note triplets, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Boo doo 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 doo. Where's that? No, Korg, please. Boo doo doo doo, boo doo doo doo, doo 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 doo. So it's dude. Do 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 do. Oh, it starts here. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's that. Yeah. And then we're gonna the drums will actually follow the bass at that point, I think. You know what? I don't even want this. I just want the bass. Yeah, and we're gonna do like a don da don da da. So that's on the 3, right? So I want to cut this out actually. We'll do, and we'll do a.
Fantasy zone.
Yeah. And then what if we did like a
To the fantasy zone.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm really happy that that came along. That whole, but I do that a lot. You know, if you listen to my tunes, you'll hear lots of similarities. It's a go-to, you know, but it's all good. And maybe we transition back. And maybe we transition back into this. We just do. You know, we do that fill down. Oopsies, down here. You know, that kind of, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do that. And I think we'll just copy this as well. I think that starts. No, it does not. What? What did I copy even? I'm pretty sure I copied this, did I not? There we go. I guess I didn't.
To the fantasy zone.
And then we gotta do something for the fantasy zone. What if we just do this? But maybe only on the D? Well, actually, what if we did this, but like over here? That might be cool.
To the fantasy zone.
I'm all over the place with this. I'm not really developing ideas. I'm just kind of like... And then I think we're going to do another Digga Digga. The classic Digga Digga. Up in here. So let's do grids. Do that, and then velocities again. So you always want to make sure you've got the right thing selected, because sometimes there's two. So we will do that. There we go. I'm going to save this real quick while I'm thinking about it.
To the fantasy zone.
And then we're going to do something kind of wacky here, but I think it'll work. So we're going to do but we're gonna do double time drums, and I'm gonna see how it works. Just like a sick metal groove. I think it'll be kind of funny. And again, you know, I'm all about the funny. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like a, you know, an 80s sort of like hair metal vibe. You know, this is like very 80s tunes. So I don't think I've ever used that shaker, have I? Because I want to replace it with something. No, I haven't. So, or did I use it down here? No, I didn't. Okay. So, there it is. I want to replace it with something else. What, though? I'm thinking like a very short, maybe like a ride. Is there a ride bell in one of these? No. Oh, I love that. That's great. Can we not? Never mind. I don't love it. It's too long. Actually, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Like a dirty sort of stacked cymbal sound, you know? So... yeah, right? That friggin' bit. Like, can we not have that? I'm gonna pitch this down a bit. Hello? Do I want to... I might want to pitch it up, actually. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So we'll have that. I don't know how long this is. Probably only 4 bars, and then we'll go back to regular, because it'll get a bit obnoxious if it's longer than that. That'll be a fill, so I'll wait to copy-paste that. But let's do... yeah, we're going to have to do... and then, of course, we got to have those sick 30 seconds. We're going to do toms. Can I make those longer? Is that a thing? No, unfortunately not. Actually, maybe the decay? No, that's too bad. Yeah, it does actually. You're right. The song, yeah, right. That's good because Rico said earlier, this is like, it's like something's coming, and then boom, you're in the boss room, and it's kicking off, dude. And let's do so. When I was a teenager, story time. When I was a teenager, I listened to a whole lot of a band called Dream Theater. So a lot of their music, whether you like them or not, I know a lot of people do not like them, and I'm totally cool with that. That's okay. But yeah, I listen to a lot of them, and a lot of their stuff, especially their drum stuff, is ingrained with me. Mike Portnoy, whether you love him or hate him, I'm somewhere in between. No, I'm kidding. He's a great drummer. He really inspired a lot of what I write, so I'm going to show you one of his trademark things right now, which is alternating between hands and a double kick drum to make you sound faster than you really are when you're on a real drum kit. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just... here we go. I actually want to zoom in so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we're going to do da-da, doot, right? So we're going to go snare, snare. So that's 2 hands. Snare, snare, kick, kick. And that's with a double kick. So both of your feet can do kick drum. And then we're going to do a tom. you'll hear, like, this is super metal. Like, it's in a ton of metal. I don't know if Portnoy invented it, but I know he used it a lot. And then we'll do like a da da da. And then we could do like a. This is why I wanted this short sounding cymbal, because it allows you to do. That kind of weird stuff. And now we're just doing a drum rudiment called a paradiddle, which is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. But and you're supposed to do that with your hands, but we're expanding that to change between limbs. So we're actually setting the left, right, left, left to kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, snare, which drummers do a lot. If you look up rudiments, that's really what all drum grooves, and especially drum solos, are made up of, is a ton of just rudiments, which is basically just stickings. So it tells you how to play the drum. Maybe not that heavy. I'm thinking maybe this can go on hi-hats. It's a little quiet. I don't know. Maybe we do the cowbell. Maybe it'll be hilarious. Oh, we gotta do that because it's funny, right? We have to do that because it's hilarious. That's very important to me, that it's very funny. And then we're gonna do, what was I gonna do here? We're gonna do a dugga-dut to count, to stop it out. Digga-dut, psh. And then we're gonna hit the cymbal again. So let's go back to the 4-bar display, back to our 16th grid. And maybe we'll do oh yeah, we can actually have the bass double that. So this is what I mean by that. So we're gonna select all, copy, paste it in, and instead of da 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 do, we're gonna do da 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 do for this part. So back to the 2-bar display, back to a 30-second note grid, and we're, instead of this here, we're actually gonna shorten this, and we're gonna do and then we'll do that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. So we'll do that. Actually, I'm gonna do that twice. We're just gonna do it twice. So we'll make this a 2-bar clip, and we will also make yeah, we'll make this a 2-bar clip. Wait, what? Oh, right, I'm silly. I need to duplicate it in order for it to play twice. And I think we're going to build a pad in here to do something. I'm not super impressed with the DLC's pads so far, but we are going to keep searching for one that I like. Let me clear this out. Actually, yeah, I'll leave it here. If only there were a game to go along with it. So, yeah, I'm not loving the... I mean, there's only one bank, right? Yeah, there's only... I mean, 65 patches, or 64 patches, I should say, is quite a bit, but... You know, $12. They do sound really good. Honestly, that bass alone is really sick. And it's FM, like, this is... I think this is all FM synthesis, and you can only go so far with FM. Maybe I should just start tweaking, you know? We have that already. Okay, thank you so much, Rico, for stopping by and the Patreon support and the Twitter follow and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around and commenting. It's really enriched my first stream experience. So, yeah, I'll definitely be streaming more in the future. And I'm looking at creating more content as well. So there'll be songs up. And, yeah, have a great evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This could be okay. And we're gonna build into it, so we're gonna do, it's a 2-bar, right? Yeah. So we're gonna start here, I think. Maybe lower. That's a little angry down there. What if we put it up the octave? No. No. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely more of a melody patch. I can't find a pad that I really like with this one. That's... I really like that. You know what? Maybe we don't need a new sound. Maybe I'm going to, use the bells that we have to do a build. Like, boo-da-da-doo, boo-da-da-doo. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean, but I'm gonna do it, so then you'll know what I mean. Maybe like... Oh, you get it? Oh my god. You can, like, read my mind, dude. Yeah, we want down, so we want... Yeah, do-da-do-do-ba-da-do-do. And I think we'll do that in octaves. What does the upper octave sound like? That's on what, an F... a G, sorry. Maybe, yeah, up the octave would be cool too. I think it would sound quite nice. Maybe that. Maybe down here. Yeah. Boo-da-doo-doo, boo-doo. Do-do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And we're gonna build that in. So we're actually gonna edit. Where is the total output volume? That's what I want. Now this is where it's very nice to actually have a touchscreen, you know. And then this, I'm actually going to take the intro groove on the bass. This is another thing that I like to do. It has a fancy music name. I think it's called Rhythmic Expansion, or it's like the opposite. I know Rhythmic Compression is a thing. Rhythmic Expansion is, if it's not a thing, I'm making it a thing. So instead of boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, we're actually going to double the note value of each of these. So it's a bit of a pain to do in this software, but I mean, I could reprogram it, but I'm lazy and I don't want to remember what I wrote. So we're going to do it like this. There we go, and now we can select all and change the length and double it. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then I think I changed to that, right? And then we'll do a do 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 here. Do do 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm thinking doom. And this is gonna be longer. Oops, length. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe like doom. 1 and 2 and doom. I think it's that, right? Is what I'm trying to happen. No. I think it's here, right? No, it's 1 over. Yeah, so, but then we're gonna do what I said I wouldn't do earlier, which is the chord progression that I always fall back to, but I'm gonna do it because it's gonna sound good. I should actually probably do a dun. I'd probably do it like this. Yeah, I like it too. Thanks, Vidane. Appreciate it. Oops, I'm silly. And I think we add some spooky Atori sound effects.
Get ready.
So which ones have we used? We've used
Checkpoint.
So the top 2 we haven't used yet, I don't think. These 2.
Congratulations.
We haven't used congratulations. So let's change that to something else. What time is it? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that might be cool. Yeah, we could do, yeah, that's good. I like that. So we'll do a, we can do a da 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 da. What if we did that kind of thing? Because then that would go along with the fill, right? Yeah, oh dude, that's so sick. Vidane's jam, it really is. Okay. Again, I'd love a pad sound here, but guess I'll just do this. Well, we'll see how it is. Wait, what? I went up too high. Oh, right. It sounded really good when it was like double down the octave, so maybe we'll do that. Like that. I know I could. I want to keep this just for this stream. I want to keep it all Ibina and Atori because it's, you know, whatever debut thing. There's so many good pads. I love the Helsinki for like spooky pads. What was that noise? But yeah, this guy is fantastic too. It's got some really great sounds. I love I love the like M1 piano sound it's got going on. That's really great for like dance tracks and stuff. It's just feeling a bit thin, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to fill that out. I don't think this will let me. There's nothing with a lot of sustain. And like... I actually don't mind this. So what if we put a ton of release on it? I really kind of like that. So we're going to go with that. So maybe we'll do... You can barely hear it, so let's put it up the octave. Yeah, the choir, maybe we'll put some effects on it or something, eh? And then make it like really weird sounding. We will give that a go. And see, now I should actually, so let's solo this so I can actually hear it. Let's do it just with the drums. So let's, each other too much since I've set the release for so long. Let's do this. Oops. I could probably do it just, I don't know why I added all this so soon. I should have waited until I got the perfect length, or the length that I wanted, rather. I like that. That's good. Just stay one of those, you know. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Grain shift could be really cool with so that it would have like a really weird... Why do I keep doing that? I always go one up. Oh, is this on the wrong? I was like, what happened to all my other sounds? It's because I soloed them. Tremolo maybe, or the slicer. Hello? Oh. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, right? I'm gonna try grain shift too, though, because I just want to hear it. I like that better. The slicer's cool, but this allows for a little more sustain, but also spooky. Let's hear it in context. That's so the ticket. That is so the ticket. The output level is max, which is unfortunate because I'd like it to be louder. I know I shouldn't be pushing it past where it says to be, but whatever. Korg handles it. It's got like an internal compression to make everything sound nice when the output happens. Okay. So do we make this loop? That's the question. I'm about ready. I think we've got enough source material that I can huck together like a full song. Let's give it a listen. I always do that. I always take it off.
Get ready.
So you know what that really needs is the choir. But up the octave. Oh, that's so spooky. Too spooky. But obviously less sustain and not starting where the other one starts. Very laborious. Now we can, well, now we can do this and do that. So we need a way to get from there to there, right? Is really what we need. So let's start it in a different way. You know, maybe we start with just the bass. You know, but maybe like just kicks. Yeah. Well, that and that kind of if we did like a that would foreshadow that like sick hair metal double time section we got going on near the end. Let's do like a That is really not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Yeah, and we'll do maybe we'll do those horns here too, right? Yeah, I'm thinking that. So that's where was that? Where did that start? It started on a D4. So that's here, right? do. Let's do it. Sugar dugga dugga dugga. Let's do that. So here's another trick I have that I've actually I just discovered this recently, and it's way faster. So it's got a couple steps. What we are going to do is we're gonna. So I want to automate the velocity of all of these, right? I want to automate all those. And the issue with doing that smoothly is that sometimes it'll select a different note, right? So what we're going to do actually is, first step is to copy anything that you don't want to automate, right? Any velocity you don't want to automate. Then we're going to clear it. Then we're going to go in and automate the velocity, right? So this is going to be a little laborious, so apologies, because I want like a build. I'm going to start here, I think. Again, automation. You couldn't really do it better with a controller, so I just wish I was on my touchscreen right now because it would be much, much faster. I wish there was a way to capture the Switch while in handheld mode. That would be... I mean, I think there is. Like, there's a hardware mod, but I do not have the funds to do it. Yeah, no. I know panning is a good way to go. I tend to mix right at the end for whatever reason. We will be doing some panning though. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding me though. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. So we'll definitely let's do the panning because it is Vidane's jam, and we are going to follow the advice of Vidane. So let's do so let's pan those, right? Because it's gonna open it up a little bit, and they're always playing at the same time. What is it? It's track 3 and track 7. Track 3 and track 7, right? Yeah. So track 3, we are going to pan left a little bit, quite a bit, and track 7, we are going to pan. Oops, that's reverb. We're going to pan right. Again, we need a better way to get into that, but and let's do we gotta have the kicks keep happening here. Right, I forgot to paste that in. That's the last step to automating. Repaste the data that you had taken out. Let's do that, shall we? I keep seeing that my audio's clipping for my voice. I think I'm just getting louder and louder. I tend to do that. So I'm going to turn down the mic a little bit more just to do that. So, what was my plan here? Right, let's do one of those reverse sounds that we had. What was that? I think they were all down here.
Welcome.
No, it's the fan.
Get ready.
Let's get ready. Yeah, so where was that in order to make it good? So it's on the E of the second beat of, so we need to do a 4-bar clip of the second beat. It's on the E of the second beat. Oh, my voice isn't clipping? Okay, good. Then that's just another thing that Game Capture HD is lying to me about. Yeah, I'm getting pretty dark, aren't I? I'm going to turn a light on. And hopefully... There we go. That's a little bit better. Sorry, I forgot the sun went down. I'm probably going to call it quits soon-ish, but... I do want to get more done. I might not finish it in this stream because I'm getting a little bit tired, but we're gonna keep going for the time being. Maybe another 15 minutes or so. Actually, you know what? We don't need this extra one. Let's just do right into the ch-ch-ch.
Get ready. To the fantasy zone.
And we'll ease into that too. I'm gonna do a little less on this grain shift here.
To the fantasy zone.
We gotta duplicate this. And what we're gonna do is, this is another thing I like to do. We're gonna ease this bass in, so we're gonna do. So actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah, we gotta get into it a little bit more. Oh, do I? That's so funny. I'm the same wavelength, man.
To the fantasy zone.
Let's make that build a bit longer. Like, digga 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 digga. Again, another digga 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 digga, you know. I'm all about the digga 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 digga. And again, let's do one of those reverse effects, right? Not that one though, because we already did it. I love that.
Get ready. Checkpoint. Congratulations.
Let's do this one. Where did I have that before? In a really weird spot. Let's just put it here. The E of 4.3. It was here, right? Yeah, the E of 4.3. So 4.3.
To the fantasy zone. To the fantasy zone.
Okay. I am very much liking that. I'm going to do some stuff to clean it up, but... Sorry, just getting some messages here. Yeah, I'm going to do some stuff to clean it up in a bit, but I'm really liking how it's sounding. I'm going to stop for now. I'm getting tired, and I got some stuff to do. Hey, Leanna, thank you. Very good, right? I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna be done for now. Getting tired, but I will be back. I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun streaming. I've never done this before, but thanks to Vidane, especially, you had a lot of great suggestions. Rico, there were some other people in the chat. Goat, Spooky, Zane, lots of great interaction. I had so much fun. So yeah, maybe I'll make this a regular thing. How long have I been live for? That's a good question. About 2.5 hours. I started pretty late for me. I may start earlier in the day. I started around, I think, like 5:30 my time. Anyways, it's 8:30 right now. So, or did I restart the stream? I don't know if it actually. Oh, this only counts. I don't know. Again, Elgato Game Capture HD is weird. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been live for. I think I started around 5:30, so maybe closer to. Oh, geez, 1:13. You're crazy. I can usually go later. I got up pretty early today though, and I didn't sleep too great, so I slept okay. But I'm just. It's been a long day too, so I am. I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna stop rambling. Again, that's what happens when I get tired. I ramble. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and checking out the new Korg Gadget DLC. I'll be back. I don't know, probably sometime next week for probably a little bit longer, maybe 4 or 5 hours. We'll see. But yeah, it was a great experience. I hope you enjoyed watching. You enjoyed creating with me, and yeah, have a great evening, Vidane, and wherever anybody else is, have a great morning, afternoon, night. All right, thanks again for joining me, especially you, Vidane. Appreciate all the suggestions, man. Yeah, you have a great night too. Thank you very much. I had a lot of fun doing it, so I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Okay, great. Peace out. Have a good night.